In other news, Shetland residents were without phone and internet connection for most of today after a crucial subsea cable was damaged, cutting links between the islands and the mainland. A major incident was declared in response to the outage. Well, Brandon Cook is in Orkney and sent us this update a little earlier.
Yes, just after midnight, the crucial subsea cable which brings internet and phone connections to the Shetland Islands was damaged. There's two such cables which bring the service here to Shetland, and one of them was already damaged last week in a separate incident, so that had left Shetland with no working subsea cables to provide the island with phone and internet connections. So for most of the day, the islands have been completely cut off. Thousands were affected. Some businesses even had to close. It's thought that a fishing vessel was to blame for the incident, but that, as of yet, has not been confirmed. It led police to declare a major incident earlier today, and here's what they had to say this afternoon.
We would ask that people don't use telephones for non-emergency calls, for non-urgent calls, to make sure that there's capacity available for should people need to use it in an emergency. And we have patrols, officers patrolling across the islands to make sure that should people need assistance, if they're unable to use their phones, they should flag down an emergency service vehicle that doesn't have their blue lights activated.
Now, those living on an island will tell you just how reliant they are on strong communication services, and in this modern world that we live in, just how vital they are to everyday services. This evening, some hope though. We're hearing reports that connections were sporadically being restored in areas across the islands, and that's something that we are experiencing here too. In fact, phone signal for some providers have come back on here in Lerwick, where we are this evening. But tonight there's no official update on when services will be classed as fully back to operational use. There has been some suggestions that it could be as late as Saturday, but people here are simply going to bed hoping that it won't be as long as that. Brandon Cook, STV News here in Lerwick.